Welcome, FOREX traders. Welcome to my live trading room where I trade systems such as day trading, swing trading, and the Four Horsemen. If you want to know how I trade these systems, I have links to the videos below. I upload videos about 3 to 5 times a week, and these are all rules-based systems, so it takes the human emotion factor out, which is the main thing that's holding beginner traders back from making real profits. I trade in the beginning of the Tokyo sessions, in the beginning of the week, for my swing trading, day trading, and the Four Horsemen. Again, if you want to know more about how I trade those those systems, the videos are in the link below. So we are currently sitting at 6:47 a.m. So we're 47 minutes into the New York session on the 10th of December, 2020. And let's go ahead and take you into our stats currently. Here on the day trading, I made a little bit of an error the other day, and I had a pretty nasty drawdown here. It shouldn't be that way. It should have ended about right here, and I missed a really good trade. So if that ended there, I actually should be up here by now. So it's paying the price for not completely being precise on my trades. So that's why it's important that I make these videos. I'm sharing it with you, but mostly I go back and I watch them and I review, what I'm doing wrong or what I can improve on, and it helps me out. And it also keeps me, it holds me to the fire, so it keeps me, I have to trade this system by the rules, or else I pay the price for it. You guys all make fun of me. So that's the point of these videos. It's a process. It's a learning process. So anyways, yeah, I paid the price in here. I got whacked on the pound yen and the pound dollar right in here. If you didn't see the last video, go ahead and watch it. But I got whacked right in here, which is fine. The setup was valid, but I had way too much on this because the volatility was so grand that this little bit right here, it looks like a little bit, but it's because the charts are so condensed. This move right here forced the charts to condense so much. So this right here whacked me, and it really cost my account. The other thing that I missed out on was I did get this trade. I got these trades in here, buy there and a buy there, and an exit up here, a bought here and I bought here, and I exited up here, and then I bought again over here and I exited over here. But I missed this one by like just a sliver of a spread, and that's something that maybe I was trying to be a little too cute with on my entry, trying to be a little bit too perfect. When I saw that setting up, and I was tracking it all day, I saw it setting up, but I failed on the entry. So if you guys are ready for what's coming up next in this session, let's get on. All right, so currently it's ECB rate decision right now and the conference. I got in prior to that, and my entry was right here. Just because we had the setup, this right here was the bounce off of the weekly central pivot, and then we broke above during the London, and I front runned it, and just because we had our trade set up. So, and since then I went ahead and pulled my stop up. So my stop is reduced risk on this trade right now. We're about halfway to target. About halfway there. Let's go ahead and take it to the white charts because I want to see all the possibility of trade setups that we have. My Four Horsemen is not doing great again this week, so we are sitting in drawdown on the Four Horsemen. little bit of a negative floating right there, and definitely negative floating for the USD CAD. Let's see. Let's pull up my swing trade stats and my Four Horsemen. My swing trade stats just kind of in here. This is just a nasty. All this right here is just bleeding, but yet not losing money. So, yeah. Yep. But anyways, into the Four Horsemen. Yep. So this is the situation there. I've just haven't had, so all this in here just hasn't been great, and that has led to this. And I am more than likely going to be taking a stop out. This was a channel that I was talking about, and we broke out the channel to the downside. I never had an opportunity to raise my stop because we never achieved the central pivot. So I'm fully exposed on this trade, and my stop's here right now. So, you know, could we get a turnaround? Sure, but unlikely, no. So little sitting through a drawdown. Probably going to add on to that drawdown. I've had this drawdown right here, and since then recovered really nicely. So maybe we'll have an equal amount of drawdown and then another recovery. Okay, let's get back into the day trading white charts. I know I'm all over the place right now. All right, let's see where we're at. So this is all ECB in here right now. Just kind of let it flush out. I had the trade set up here. I was waiting for it to break during the London or New York session, and I was going to buy it from there. Kind of knew I was going to, once we had that rejection at the, down here, I just, you know, I knew that price was going to be rising up. It just was too bullish too fast. Never really got anything here on the CAD yen. Price is just so far away from central pivot. Never had an opportunity. I already made money here, and I missed out here. That won't happen again. I've already uploaded the video, so I'm going to go back and watch you know, what I did wrong on why I wasn't able to get a decent price on this when I knew this was going to happen. Knew that for a fact. We are below the M2 on both the pound yen and the pound dollar. We're well below it. Made plenty of money this week on Australian US dollar, and I don't trade the CAD. Day trading, I don't trade the CAD. So that's that. That's the updates. Okay, so it's 7:51 a.m. and quick little update here. We are getting a big move on the CAD, which is going to directly affect my if you know, I should be getting close to a stop out on the Four Horsemen, and also on the Euro Yen. So that's not looking good. Fortunately, I was able to capture this trade right in here, and once we clear this high, I have an alert set right over here. I'm going to move the stop to just below this guy right here, and I have my take profit right up over here. So yeah, it's not going to be good for my Four Horsemen system. So again, continuing on that drawdown, but my day trades are recovering. So again, just a mixed bag this week. It's been that kind of a week. So I'd rather have a break-even week overall than to have a terrible week like I've had and be overall in a loss. So I guess managing to get out this week and break even would be a win. But still making mistakes, and I'm learning from those mistakes. We'll keep you updated on these trades. Okay, so I am taking a day trade alert. Go ahead and move up my stop. Okay. Check out the four horsemen. There we go. Let's go ahead and remove that. And we'll mark it down the books. $17.88 USD CAD. That's a bummer. It's a real bummer.
Day trade alert. Day trade alert. Day trade alert. Day trade alert.
Okay, and also I had an old school swing trade stop out. Had the reduced risk on it, which is no big deal to me. Swing trade. This one was Euro Yen 5807. Just hit the first take profit zone. Let's take a look and see what this looks like on the full pivots. If we're lucky, you know what? Tomorrow, this thing actually has a lot more it can go. And it looks like we could have a really good trade set up for tomorrow. Depending on where this lands today. If this is it and it starts to retrace back, we'll take it right in here. But I think that it's going to actually come all the way up to here today, which would move this box to probably like up in here. So then we'll have a trade set up for tomorrow in here. Like I said, it's going to end up being a break-even week. Alright, it is 10:19 a.m. Just doing a little update here. Looks like we played a little bit of whack-a-mole with the euro. Came right up to the first profit-taking zone level. And which was also kind of like some resistance right in here, and whack-a-mole. So, but you know, we're still this trend is still in play, So maybe we can get a trade for Friday. An add-on trade. Same kind of the same situation here. I couldn't take this trade. We just didn't have the proper setup for it. But we are setting up for the trade for tomorrow. And these guys are all in the profit target zone. These ones are below the M2, which is the M2 is like up here. M2's up here somewhere. Let's take a look at the Four Horsemen. We did take that stop from the CAD. It finally broke out of that channel. And we're sitting right at break even right now for the Euro Yen. And look at this explosion of the Australian Yen. Alrighty, so it is 2:27 p.m. on the 10th of December 2020, and so we're about 33 minutes out from the New York close. And let's go ahead and take a look at what we have coming up. First of all, we are in on this Euro USD right here. Form kind of like a little cup and handle situation going on right now, so maybe it might. Hopefully it gives us another dip in here tomorrow before it takes off. That's the only day trade currently that I'm in on right now. I do have a reduced risk stop out on it right now. Let's go into my full pivot charts, see all of our trade setups that we have going on. Okay, so we are still valid on the Euro Yen and the Euro USD. We have room to run. Oh, we have room to run. Yes, we do. Plenty of room. Same thing on the Euro USD. Plenty of room to run. Okay, check. Alright, I can't do anything on the CAD. We never hit that central pivot. And we are way past the profit taking zone right in here. The Australian Yen and also for the Australian US dollar. Remember, we had 2 trades on this. Trade 1 and trade 2. Missed this beautiful trade. I would have gotten out right here, and it just kind of kept going. But okay, so this is my M2 for the pound yen and M2 for the pound dollar. So the only trade setups I have are right here for the Euro Yen and right here for the Euro US dollar. Our trade setups are right here. And the reason why I'm going mid-range here is because we already hit the red zones. That calls for the midpoint. Okay. All right, so we have about half an hour left. Take a look at the Four Horsemen real quick. Yep. So this would be yeah, this is definitely a break right here. This is the resistance right here, and then we did like a little break, retest, and it should continue up. I can't, according to my system, I can't touch my stop. We haven't hit the central pivot. Can't break the rules on it. If I break the rules one time, then I start breaking the rules all the time, and then there goes the integrity of my trading systems. Alright, see you back in a couple of seconds. Alrighty, so it is 2:37. A little early. I'm going to go ahead and place the pending orders now. That way I can get half the work done, and then I'll just adjust them once we have shift change. Okay, so let's go ahead and mark the Euro USD right now. And we'll go ahead and mark the Euro Yen. So I got here order number. Let's take a look. Take a look. It's in the book. Alright, 9634. If you said reading rainbow, you are correct. Euro USD. This is a day trade. And then the other one is 9637 Euro Yen. Okay, these all are going to become adjusted after we have the final territory. Remember, we can't get too cute on that. I think it's kind of far away for it to even matter. We had that issue with the pound, or with the Australian yen yesterday, and I have watched that video. Thank goodness I take videos of my trading, that way I get to correct issues, and oh, believe me, that issue has been corrected. There's been several issues that we have had while doing this live trading vlogs that has been corrected, and helpful that we've done this video. Very helpful. That's the reason why I do these videos, and you get entertainment purposes out of it, and I get to have self-education out of it. Okay, so we have 20 minutes until shift change. New York boys will be leaving, and the Asian boys will be taking over. And girls. Alright, we are just seconds out. Let's go ahead and get to the white full pivot screen. Alright, there we go. We got lock in right now. This is the zone. Perfect. Got that one done. A lot less stress this time. Yesterday was kind of chaos. Okay. Perfect. See if the pound does the same thing that it did yesterday. Nothing wild like it did at the end of New York. Good morning. Slept in. Well, I woke up at 12:30 a.m. and price was up here, and it was I think it was it was around here somewhere, and then I decided I needed my sleep. Woke up again for the London Open and saw that price had come down and not triggered my entry. Saw that came down and triggered my entry here, so I was at least happy that I got into the Euro Yen. I was pretty upset because I'm like, oh man, not again. I didn't get the entry I wanted. But thank you, New York. So I did back testing on this, and it showed that almost every time that we hit the take profit zone, even just touch it, that we come down to at least the midpoint, the mid of the mid. So the M2 to pivot, the middle point between those two. Almost every time. If we were to take trades at the central pivot when that happens, we would be losing out, according to the past few years of data. We would actually be in the net negative after all the wins and losses are calculated, all the missed trades, and so that's where we're at right now. Just waking up, drinking my coffee. So we got those two trades on, plus the other one from yesterday. So we need to let it materialize. As soon as I start clearing some highs, I'll move up my stops for these new trades. All right, 4 horsemen. Still need to hit, well, if we hit central pivot, that means that our trade went against us. So best thing we can hope for is some sideways action today, get to close this out at break even, and then come Monday and Tuesday is when our Euro Yen takes off, and we get to close out of those day trades. Quick little update. We're seeing a lot of euro weakness, quite surprisingly. So the New York boys on. Well, it's Friday. All kinds of weird stuff happens on Friday. A lot of reorganizing of trading books. So we're this isn't looking so good for our euro trades. 4 horsemen, we have a bit of a hedge on it. So we're sitting in a little bit of profit on the 4 horsemen. It looks possible that we're throwing in like a double top right above the M3, and then it pulls down below the M3. So either we got a range going on, or we got a double top and then this was the sell signal. So you can look at it either way. You can see it here, double top, and then this is the M3, then this was the break below and sell signal right there. All right, 7:49 a.m. Let's take a look here at the full pivots because we're taking some day trade hits now. Where we came right down to the S1. Let's see, we came right down to it. So we're at market support right now, and it's looking like it wants to come all the way down to at least central pivot. So that would stop us out on our day trade. But yeah, it's this week was a very difficult week to trade. We entered in the week and we did nothing but this right here. Whoa! So yeah, very difficult week to trade. But yeah, this was what I was looking at earlier right here. Once we had this break right here, and then we had the candle wick that came up here, and then this right here, I lost confidence. I lost confidence in this trade, and bears just jumped on top of it. It was the fake out right here at the M3. So typically, if you have the bounce at, you get the rejection at M3 the first time, and you get the bounce at central pivot, and then you break up, especially on a Thursday. I mean, that's a continuation pattern. But yeah, instead it just fell right back in. So that's that. Whole lot of range, whole lot of fake outs. Canadian yen's coming off of its R1 weekly. And you can see that here, it's coming down. It wants to come down to central pivot. Remember, it came just short of central pivot in here the other day. All right, and it looks like we did hit the stop in the euro yen, so yeah, took us out. Anyways, let's go ahead and account for that. All right, so this is going to be order number 9637. Well, got central pivot right down here, so let's see. Just doing a quick little 12:49 p.m. update here. We are sitting still about 2 hours and 10 minutes away from the New York close. Still not much movement for today out of the Euro USD. Remember, we got kicked out of that trade on the Euro Yen. Let's take it to the Four Horsemen. Looks like, guys, we're just going to continue in this range on the Euro Yen. So we're going to end up closing out today. It's not going to move too much more. We're probably going to end up closing out just a little bit of profit on the Euro Yen, making it a slight drawdown for the week on the Four Horsemen trades. Okay, it's 1:38 p.m. I'm going to go ahead here in about 22 minutes. Trader's Way, which is this broker's platform right here, closes for the week. So I'm going to go ahead and switch over to my forex.com, which this platform doesn't close until 3 o'clock. So it's another hour and 22 minutes away. We are going to be, in fact, closing out our trade exactly at 2:45. So that's still another hour and 6 minutes. All right, it is time, 2:45 p.m. We can go ahead and close out of our trades. 1 second. All right. Okay, so let's go ahead and combine everything. All right, so our Australian yen, break even on this one. For one. Okay, Euro CAD. Oops. Okay, 156. 5, 6. Oh wait, that's by itself. Okay, Euro CAD. And USD CAD. Yes, USD CAD has done the worst out of all of them. Look at that. Back down to break even on that. Unbelievable. Yeah, it's done the worst by far. Euro yen. It's possible I can divide up my lots for the USD CAD amongst the Euro yen and the Australian yen. Oops, what am I doing? Why is that one? Okay, anyways. Okay. Not that bad. Again, it's my USD CAD that's holding me back. And then 51487. So let me get that back. 514.87 minus 51384. $1.03 in finance charges. $9.64. Okay, not a terrible loss. Very disappointing. Don't like sitting in drawdown for that long, especially when it's the CAD that's been holding me back. This is red. Let's look at all of them here real quick. Red, Euro CAD, yep, red, Euro yen, green, Australian yen. Yeah, okay, that's correct. So, yeah, between my Australian yen, which is this one, and my Euro yen, those are my two good ones. Then it started off really well for my Euro CAD, and then it's just done nothing since. And I think a lot of it has to do with my USD CAD. That is just an ugly equity curve. That's a horrible equity curve. It's a really bad equity curve. It has a lot to do with this. So, yeah, I'll give it a few more months. It back tested really well. It was the best performer out of all of them. My back testing in the back years, in the prior years. So, but anyways, folks, that's it for this week. Stay tuned. And I post these videos usually once every day, so we're going to start again on Sunday afternoon my time, which I'm here in Arizona. We're going to be starting at 3 p.m. when the market opens. So we'll see you then. Bye for now.